on that phone a period between 30th of January 2020 and June 2020, during which time the WhatsApps have not been capable of being reinstalled and disclosed.
This was my read of it. Boris Johnson, a man who has lied to everyone he's ever got close to, we all know that. A man whose words carry such little integrity or meaning, it's actually hard for your brain to make sense of them, you know? There's so little meaning there. You just can't translate it any, like what, like your brain gives up in mid-translate, like, is it worth me interpreting what he said? No. Well, then let's just tell AIDS, the rest of AIDS conscious, that we don't understand it. It's a foreign language to us. This man has sworn on the Bible to tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth this time. This time, I'll be honest, guys, I swear. Does anyone remember when he appeared at the Partygate hearing? And he swore on the Bible, and there were all these memes going around, like where he puts his hand on the Bible and like immediately bursts into flames. like the very concept of truth is so foreign to him. It's like he's worried if he starts speaking it now, it'll sort of make him foreign and he'll end up writing an article disparaging himself, you know? Like, I think that's what's going on here, psychologically. But anyway, he takes the stand today at the inquiry, and the King's Counsel, the KC, asks him a load of questions. And his appearance there was everything that you would expect it to be, really. You know, they asked him questions, he tried to push back and wriggle out of things and obfuscate, and, you know, they would correct him then, and like there was one bit I saw where the KC, I forget the guy's name now, he was like, you know, I don't know why you think you weren't made aware of this at this time, Mr. Johnson. I mean, it's like here in black and white, sent to you directly on WhatsApp. And he's like, oh right, yes, I'm sorry. You know, it's like humbled, put straight back in his box. And that wasn't like a one-off. This was his appearance. Again and again and again, you know? The bluster was there, albeit a bit muted, you know? But it was like he was just being, again and again, like, corrected with actual evidence, you know? Like, the bluster was attempted, but lower velocity, if that's the right way of describing it. He was kind of like, if you think about what Boris Johnson was at PMQs and what Boris Johnson was, like, in front of the bus in the Brexit campaign. Well, now that it was like it was dialed down a few. It's like your granddad after 2 brandies, not 7, and each time just neutered. Each time he's like, "Oh, right, okay, kid, I'm sorry." Like, you'd think it'd be fun, wouldn't you, to watch that, to see this man kind of reined in. You'd think it'd be fun, which it kind of like it sort of was. But also it was more like sobering. It felt like watching someone that you really hate getting beaten up, you know, but when they're in their 70s. like they're handicapped now and mauled by age. And you're stood on the sidelines, like watching their wheelchair get tipped over and their ribs get broken. And you're like, I thought this would be funner.